It was a rainy night when I stumbled upon that old library at the edge of town, a place most people had long since forgotten. The door creaked ominously as I stepped inside, and the musty smell of mold and mildew hit me like a wall. Rows of books loomed like ancient sentinels, their spines cracked and filled with secrets best left undisturbed. I had always been fascinated by the occult, drawn to the idea of supernatural mysteries lurking just beneath the surface of our reality. That night, I was determined to uncover whatever dark knowledge this place might hold. I wandered from aisle to aisle, my fingers trailing across the dusty volumes until one particular book caught my eye. Bound in cracked leather, the title was too faded to read, yet something about it felt alive. My heart raced as I pulled it from the shelf. A single feather drifted to the ground like a whisper from the past. As I opened the book, the air thickened, charged with an electric tension. The pages contained accounts of the unimaginable, rituals, incantations, and the names of long-buried demons. With each word I devoured, I felt an unsettling presence growing behind me. I glanced over my shoulder, heart pounding, but I was alone. Or so I thought. I turned back to the book, and my breath caught in my throat. Scrawled in what looked like blood on the margin was a single phrase, "The truth will bind you." Ignoring the warning, I read on, stumbling into the tale of a husband who would sacrifice his wife to a ravenous spirit for power. As the last passage ended, a chill swept through the library, making the hairs on my arms stand at attention. The ground quaked beneath me, and I suddenly felt an icy breath on my neck, sending a jolt of dread coursing through my body. That's when I realized the room had grown darker, shadows expanding like a living thing. I closed the book, my pulse racing, but a whisper echoed in my ears, "You cannot leave." Panic surged as I raced toward the door, but it was as if reality itself had shifted. The once familiar exit had morphed into an endless corridor of books and darkness. My heart raced as I fought against the shadows closing in, desperate and alone, the library now a prison of my own making. What was waiting for me in that cursed tome? I would soon find out, for the answers are not always kind, and some truths are far better left untouched.